Oh, hey up, what's going on? We're short on money. Hang on.
Yeah.
There's a little clue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which Iron Maiden song is it though?
oh it's
It could be any of them.
It's all of them, isn't it? All at once.
Oh, shots fired.
Oh!
You take my beer, but I take yours too.
You drink my beer and I'll run you through.
That's enough music.
I'll drink my beer.
Welcome to the Beer Monkeys.
I'm Baz.
I'm Adam.
We are.
The Beer Monkeys.
Said, aren't we?
Right, today we're going to do something a bit different. Right, we're going to sort of not really a competition because it's not. I don't think it'll be a fair one. Anyway.
Up the irons.
Up the irons, up the summit.
Whatever that means. I don't
So
know.
we're gonna be comparing a supermarket beer,
Yeah.
Iron Maiden inspired by Robinson's Brewery, fairly big brewer, you know.
You probably heard of
and
that one.
a craft beer, Rum To The Hills by
Yeah.
Tudor Brewery, based in Wales, also Iron Maiden inspired.
I don't know if it's a coincidence it's called that. Do you think it's?
Yeah, fancy that. Look at the picture and everything. I don't know if you see the picture on the front of that, but that's some cool.
What's her
art.
name then? If that's Eddie, who's that?
That's going to be
Betty.
Ellie.
I like it. It's cracking. I love it.
There
I
she
love
is.
that. I love that.
So we've actually reviewed a Tudor beer before in.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
can't
yeah.
remember which one it was.
Oh.
It was the IPA.
Let me search amongst my bottles.
I know. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put the link above anyway for that.
Yeah.
But it was great, really great craft beer. I know what it was. It was the Winter Cheer. It was the Winter
There
Cheer.
it is. Spotted it.
That's Black Rock.
Black Rock. It was nearly Winter Cheer.
We drank a few of them anyway because our very good friend,
That's why I can't remember them.
legendary beer monkey, Mr. Charlie Farley,
I've moved that. I can't get it back there.
sent us a case of Tudor beers.
He did. What a guy.
Sent us a case of them and a full range of all of them, and they've all been delicious. So go check them out.
Yeah.
But we've not tried this one because we saved this one for a special occasion.
We did, yeah. It's funny because Bruce Dickinson is actually he's doing like a virtual bike ride to download, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
For charity, which is a very noble thing to do. He's a hell of a guy, isn't he? Old
Yeah,
Bruce.
he's mental, absolutely mental.
He's absolutely potty, isn't he?
Yeah.
I bet if you just watch, I just imagine him. He's like a little ball of energy.
Right, so we'll crack these open and we'll do them side by side. Now, should say that this Rum To The Hills by Tudor is not an official. It's not an officially endorsed Iron Maiden beer.
No.
And you can tell from the imagery, you know, it's not. I mean, it's obviously inspired by.
Yeah.
Image-wise.
Is it a pastiche? Is that a word?
Could be.
I don't know what pastiche is.
You get them from Greg's, don't you?
You do, yeah. Corned beef pastiches, I love them.
I like the cheese and onion pastiche. So. Right, so this is amber. I remember it being darker than that. When I've had this on draft, when I've had the Trooper on
I've never
draft.
had it on draft.
Have you really not?
No, I've only ever had it. Or if I have, I can't remember. To be honest, I'm not going to say. Not the world's biggest fan of it. Not the world's biggest fan.
No.
Really.
I've drank this before.
Bottles is the only time I've ever had it. Maybe I would like it on draft. I don't know.
Right, okay. Immediately, that is just got so much more going on.
Oh, that does smell nice. Oh, that looks great.
God, my pouring is shite. We need to get some.
We need to get a pourer.
Head over to patreon.com/beer monkeys, sign up, and we'll make maybe buy some decent cups.
Yeah. Cups.
Glasses.
We'll get some cups. Get some cups. Get some cups for the beer.
I don't know why I said cups.
I thought you were going to say, we'll get somebody in to pour the beer, like a glamorous assistant. We'll get Charlie Varley in a bikini or something.
That, you know. Right, anyway, this is taking me ages to pour these. Right, there we go. All right,
there
cool.
We go.
Right, so there's your Trooper. There's your Trooper cup.
Yeah.
There's your that's your Rum To The Hills.
Yeah.
And that's your Trooper.
Yeah.
So you can see. I mean, you can see right through. You can see right
Immediately.
through that. Look at that. And that is a lot thicker, a lot mealier.
It looks a lot more
Julia.
dangerous.
And I can honestly smell the. I can smell rum. I can smell the rum in that. Right, we'll start with the Trooper anyway.
Start with the Trooper.
We'll start with the Trooper.
Okay.
Right, which it actually smells actually really quite pleasant.
It does smell lovely. It smells like, I don't know, it reminds me of a beer garden, to be honest. Maybe that's because a lot of people drink it in beer gardens, and it just seems to have that summer's day.
So this is 4.7, and it's always been 4.7. So
That's nice.
I know Bruce Dickinson was quite heavily involved.
Of course he was.
Apparently in this.
He probably had the big spoon out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like this
Giving
in
it
the mash.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and he probably works part time at Robinson's.
He probably does, yeah.
nips there before gigs. It's been around since about 2013, I think. I remember this hitting the scene with a big deal, and I didn't really rate it too much. It just tasted like another pint, to be honest.
Massively successful in it.
Hugely.
And is that down to the beer, or is that down to that?
It's down to that.
The branding in it, and the being linked with the band. And
I'm not knocking that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. No,
Absolutely.
nothing
I mean, this is a very respectable 4.7.
It's probably, Trooper has probably gone...
Never mind that.
I hope Shed's falling down.
It's just got a lot brighter in here.
Ah! The vampires.
Pretend that never happened.
Just. This has gone further than any other beer of a similar nature, hasn't it? There are plenty of rock band, metal band beers out there. This has just taken on a world of its own. They've sponsored racing motorbikes is a big thing. There's an Isle of Man and British Superbikes.
The Iron Maiden brand is so strong, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever you think of the band themselves, their branding is so on point. And they were like that from day one. They were like that in the 80s with collectible discs and things.
You can draw, I love about Iron Maiden is they have absolutely nailed, you can draw a big fat jumbo marker right from album 1 right to the latest album through Eddie, can't you?
Exactly.
It's all a theme, it's all a collection, it's like a big collection of, everything's connected.
Yeah.
It's just, it's genius.
That's all right.
Doesn't kick any doors down,
It doesn't kick any doors down, but it's a very reasonably priced, very accessible, very available beer, and it's all right, you know. It's just all right. Amber ale. I won't think there's anything.
It's okay. They don't really taste about, does it?
No, it's got that. It tastes like if you went to any pub and ordered the house bitter. You know what I mean? Like
Could
the
be that.
house amber ale is like.
But there are a lot better, in my opinion, supermarket beers alongside these on the shelves that are much nicer.
Yeah.
There are a few different variants of Trooper now, aren't there? Is there a Trooper 666?
There is. That's the
super strong.
The stronger one, yeah.
And I'm not sure if there isn't one or two more.
The old Rum to the Hills. So this is
much like the music. It's all right.
4.8% this. So it's a very similar level. This is 4.8. That's 4.7. So they're on an even playing field when it comes to that. It's not like this is going to blow it away with with the alcohol strength.
Dark rum.
See, now that's very wintry.
Dark amber beer infused with dark rum.
So it's infused with dark rum.
Not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah.
Do not refrigerate.
No.
Never seen that before. Do not refrigerate.
I've seen it on a few.
Right.
You see it on the a lot of bottle conditioned
right.
ales that have the yeast in. They say don't stick it in.
I've never. Well,
you
can smell the rum.
The rum, yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, when you first poured it, I couldn't really, but it's been sat there a minute. I don't know if that's made a difference.
It's filling the room, like.
It has. You can really smell it now.
It's like roasty, if that, it's got that kind of. I know the rum.
It's like a cherry.
Yeah, it does.
There's a cherry thing going on.
Yeah. There is a cherry flavour. It's almost like Dr Pepper.
Yes. Yeah, a bit like that. Yeah. That is like a cherry. Yeah, the cherry Coke and Dr Pepper. They have a similar. That tastes a little bit like that.
I'll tell you where I've tasted that before as well, and I don't think I'm just imagining it. In one of the other Tudor beers, in that Winter Cheer, there is definitely a brewery signature on the beers. I think.
That is delicious.
It's actually quite soft in the mouth. Like it's not like blah, all guns blazing.
It's fizzy. It's fizzier than that, isn't it? A little bit. It's got a little bit more fizz about it.
Yeah,
that's really nice. That. I'll be honest. I don't know how many of them I could drink before I had to go to bed.
This is the thing. Although there is similar strength, that is a lot more accessible.
Maybe that's more dangerous then. Because I feel like I drink more.
Maybe, but sometimes, for me, strength, different things that might give you a rough, make you feel rough in a different way. The malt, and, how heavy it is and how thick and how unfiltered and all that kind of stuff.
I suppose it's like anything in the world that is hugely successful and sold to a lot of people. It's extremely safe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a Ford car, isn't it?
Which one are we talking about?
The Trooper.
Oh, the Trooper.
It's like a Ford, isn't it? Everybody buy a Ford. It's all right. It's great. I drive a Ford. It's not dazzling, but it's a safe bet, isn't it?
We're gonna have the Renault Eddy soon. Now that you said that.
That's like a Mark II Escort or something, isn't it? It takes a bit more work, but it's not everybody likes it. But yeah.
These analogies are getting better and better.
Yeah, right. They're both Fords, aren't they? Ford Mac to Escort. Do you know what I mean? Though?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
It's safe for a lot of people, isn't it? You know, it's not.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to turn their nose up at a tree brother. They're going to drink it.
And like we said, the branding's just so on point.
Of course it is. Yeah.
What do we mention here? Right. So he waffles on about the charge of the White Brigade, which is completely irrelevant to the beer. Trooper is an award-winning premium British beer.
They're all leathered.
That has sold over 15 million pints worldwide at the time of this bottle printing. Bruce Dickinson worked heavily on it. It was on the ladle to develop a beer that has true depth of character, malt flavours and citric notes from a unique blend of Bobbitt Golding and...
They're really wringing the cloth out there, aren't they?
Subtle hints of lemon. Are you getting that?
I don't think so.
I'm not getting that.
No, I don't. No.
Maybe my palate isn't sophisticated enough, but I don't pick much out in that.
No, that's loads going on. I mean, I think the little cherry thing. I got a little taste of Coca-Cola as well. I don't know if that's just like a memory thing, or just like that same strange
syrupy kind of like, there's a syrupy kind of a sweetness going on, which might be the rum because rum's quite syrupy.
Yeah, right. So. Yeah.
But it's rum infused. I don't quite know what that means, but
who knows, eh?
But yeah, we're not going to pick a winner. But
check them out, Tudor Brewery. I
would definitely explore Tudor Brewery.
Without a doubt,
ales, absolutely
1-0.
Fantastic
Winner. We're not having a winner. I mean.
But price-wise, I mean, you get what you pay for. This is a lot cheaper and a lot more readily available. That's obviously we didn't buy it, so I don't know what it is. But I checked on the website, and by the time you paid for shipping and stuff, you don't find it in supermarkets. So
Well, you do find it at Steelhouse Rock Festival.
You do.
See what we did there.
Check it out.
Hey.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everyone. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
And if you want to get further into the Beer Monkeys universe, please consider checking out our Patreon page. Keep us in content, keep us in beer, and maybe we'll buy a bigger shed.
We might do. Much love, guys. Thanks a lot.